Well, hey, I'm John Hart, and welcome back to Mr. America Hart. All right, the tools you need to have the best possible workout. I'm going to mention a few of them to you. I'm holding one of them in my hands right here, but I'm going to give you also at the end of the video all the links that you can get my personal favorites. Okay, these are not sponsors of my channel. That's the other thing too. So I'm not recommending to you some equipment or a specific type of equipment only because they pay me to. So I'm not doing that right now. But there are two must-haves when you get to the gym to have a great workout, and then one optional, okay? I'm not a big accessory guy. You're not going to see my gym bag filled with a whole bunch of crap. So what you're going to see in there is a notebook. I do track my workouts, and then you're going to see a few smaller items. And one of them is this one right here. I'm holding in my hands. More and more, I see people in the gym training using fairly heavy weights, and they don't use straps. Straps in particular are great because they eliminate the limiting factor when it comes to heavy back work, heavy trap work, heavy compound movements like RDLs and deadlifts, conventional deadlifts. If you're going to be picking up off the floor 400 or 500 pounds, or some of you even more, for reps, if you're going to do that, you could use a non-conventional grip, which is conventional meaning overhand, but in powerlifting, we have a alternate grip, one over, one under. And when you grab the barbell like that, the bar has a hard time slipping out of your hands. The challenge or the danger in that is the palm that's facing forward, that one, a lot of men in particular over the decades have torn their bicep right off the bone. It's come right off at the elbow joint and rolled right up their sleeve. So that's a chance you take. As a bodybuilder, I'm not interested in such things. So when I've deadlifted, I've used a double overhand grip. And a lot of you do as well. And this is the solution, straps right here, to securing that grip. So this is my number one that you must have in the gym. And by the way, I'm going to show you, I have my straps. Oh, almost dropped that one. I have my straps set up right here. I'm just going to show you how I store them. I put one end of the strap through one loop. I pull the other end of the strap through the other loop, and voila. See? Voila. They don't get lost. I can throw them anywhere I want. I can throw them in my gym bag. I can leave them on the gym bench. I can leave them on the floor of the gym. Someone's going to find them. They'll find both that way. So the moment they come off of me, I store them that way. So take that one and run with it. The number two, by far and away, I have to say, is your lifting belt. I know that all through social media, there's a big push, and especially through some of the very, very good channels that are out there, physical therapists, they promote bracing through your core when you do heavy compound lifts. And certainly bracing through your core is important. Bracing meaning you're pushing out with your abdominal muscles. And that does create tension on the inside of your body, but it also creates stability for your lower back. When you wear a lifting belt, okay, this is a typical lifting belt that has a buckle and holes in it, right? When you wear a typical lifting belt, that bracing action that you use pushes up against the belt, and when it does, it gives you even more security, more stability. So I have right here in my garage 3 different belts I'm going to show you. For some of y'all, you're going to see this conventional buckle style belt and go, oh yeah, I know that type of belt. To me, it's not the best option. It is one that you could use. It's been used for a century, okay? And you wrap it around your lower back and around your abdomen. This one in particular is an old style Reebok. It actually has a pump to it. This one goes back about 25 years. See that? You pump it up so that the lower back section in here fills in with air to curve to the lower back. This was out for a little while. And a couple of my family members really enjoy this belt, so I do not get rid of this belt. They wear it all the time. However, having said that, there are 2 other belts I'm going to show you. One of them is my own personal belt. This right here is a lever, a 10 millimeter, that's the thickness of the belt, 10 millimeter lever style belt. And we have this lever mechanism that goes into the hole, and it has a buckle, and the lever goes down, boom, like that. When it goes down like that, see, it secures it tightly. This is my own personal belt. On the inside of it, you'll notice that there's some screws. You can adjust the width of the belt to the holes as well. There's a lot of holes in here that you can choose from. This is a medium 10 millimeter power belt, 4 inches thick all the way around, 4 inches width all the way around. This is my personal choice, my personal favorite. For me, that works well. I'm almost 6 feet tall, I'm about 5'11", and so that style belt fits me and the space between my hip bone and my rib cage very, very well. So that one, my personal choice and my size. The reason why I even brought this one up, and you'll notice this one is a little different than my other lever belt. It is a lever belt, as you can see, right? Pops off like this, comes off, right? Like that, goes into the holes and secure. So this lever belt is tapered right here. Comes down from 4 inches down to 2 across the middle. And what is this good for? Ladies and those of you gentlemen who are shorter than, let's say, 5'5", okay? Ladies in general have less space between their rib cage and their hips. And because of that, the 4-inch wide belt all the way around usually digs into their ribs. This tapered belt, and again, I'll leave a link down below where you can find a really great one. I found several great belts out there that I recommend to clients. This is called a forever lever belt, and it's a tapered forever lever belt. And this one, again, 10 millimeter. I like 10 millimeter because, look, you see it has nice flexibility. It's soft, it's suede, it doesn't cut into your skin, and it's not firm, sticky hard, okay? That when you undo it, it actually retains its shape. It's in a curve. See, it's not, doesn't go out bow straight. So this belt right here, this one I use for shorter individuals as well as ladies, and I highly recommend it for those. So, lifting belts. Again, highly recommended as my number 2, straps being number 1, and that internal bracing or pressure that you've heard so much about across the internet and through powerlifting circles as well as physical therapy circles, that bracing action is accentuated when you wear a good belt. Okay, so it only helps. Now, when do you use a belt like that? Well, if you're interested in having, functional strength and you're interested in getting the most strength throughout your lower back or your core, you can always do your warm-up weights. You can always do slightly medium, heavy weights lifting without a belt. Okay, that can always be done. However, once you get up there and you're actually pushing it with a decent amount of weight, the absolute wisdom call right there is to throw the belt on. I've never met an individual who did proper bracing and used a correct fitted and styled lifting belt and used good form in the gym. I've never seen one of them get injured in their lower back. I've seen plenty of people injure their lower backs who did not use a belt and just went ahead and deadlifted and squatted and overhead pressed without a belt. Plenty of them injured their lower backs. And I would guess they were not bracing properly, nor were they using proper form, because the belt also serves as a reminder to keep that really, really excellent form. Okay, so my third one, my number 3 accessory necessary for having great workouts, and this is conditional now, okay? In all the pictures you'll ever see of me and all the training, I only wear my belt and my straps. You don't see me with any extra accessories. There's no lifting suits. There's no knee wraps, elbow wraps, wrist gear, none of that stuff. And no matter how heavy I've lifted over the course of the last 41 years, I never did use anything except I did use neoprene knee wraps, and here's why. I really prefer to train my legs in shorts. I don't like wearing pants to train my legs. So when I would train my legs in colder weather, this is sort of mandatory. I have a great home gym, as you all know, but then even when I would go to a commercial gym, sometimes those gyms don't have a warm atmosphere in there in the middle of the winter. So I would use neoprene rubber knee wraps around my knees just to keep them warm and get them a little sweaty and warm, increasing blood flow so they're really, really ready to use some heavy weights. By the time I work through a couple of warm-ups, boom, I'd be ready to go. An average knee size on somebody my height, I was wearing a large knee brace, okay? Or knee wrap, not a brace. So neoprene knee wrap. There's the difference, not a brace. So those are my big three. Straps, great lifting belt, and on occasion, when needed, only neoprene rubber knee wraps. You could use it on your elbows as well if you feel the need in the middle of winter or colder weather. Those are my must-have, go-to accessories to have great, great, great workouts and remain injury-free. That's important. So going forward, look, if you want more information, I have two great sources I've created for you. All of y'all who want to get some great information about training, I've written 3 books, okay? I'll put them up on the screen for you. Year 1 in the Beginning, Physique 101, and Mr. America's Shape-Up Series. All 3 of those books are available to you in either digital download through my website, or I'll show you where you can get an actual hard copy, paperback form of it, okay? And we ship anywhere in the world for those. Those books I've written for different levels of training. Just read the description on the books and you'll see there's a book written for raw beginners, there's a book written for multi-level, going from beginner to advanced training, and there's one that follows me when I went from 1 year to the next, from slightly out of shape, a little more than slightly out of shape, to in shape, and what I did the whole way through. Training, diet, all of that. So that book is the Mr. America's Shape-Up Series. But you go ahead and check out all the video or book descriptions so that you can go ahead and choose which one is best for you. Okay, that's number one. The other option or the other source that I have is, in the last year, I created a training course, the Mr. America Mr. America HIT with Mr. America Heart. That's it. Boy, I have so many products right now. Look at that. HIT with Mr. America Heart training course. You can get that course, and it's extensive. Video course, okay? Multiple videos showing actual training done in a home gym with a lot of free weights, okay? No machinery whatsoever. Just free weights, barbell, dumbbell, and that's it. So that routine is in there, okay? You can get the training course, HIT with Mr. America Heart training course. And finally, the other resource that I have for y'all is my training community. That link will also be in this video description. All of these links will be in the video description. That training community, we have a lot of like-minded individuals who are in there, who are there to learn and also offer great advice, besides me giving advice, to anyone who asks. So we're real quick about it. We jump right in fast, and you're more than welcome to join that community, and I'll put that link down below as well. And in this video, I'm going to offer you a special. If you do end up buying the training course, I'll give you both the link for my special full package that involves my training course and my 3 books. I'm going to give you a great, great, great deal for that entire package. Or you could just buy the training course. So look for that one down below in this video description, all right? So listen, before you go, off to my left, you're going to see the disc that pops up right there. Look at that. That's the subscribe button for my channel. Please give that thing a tap. Let YouTube know you'd like to know when I have new videos pop up. And then down below and off to your left, you're going to see a thumbs up button. Please tap that thing and change its color. It lights up the YouTube algorithm, and it lights me up too, from my heart to you, John Hart. I'll see you next time.